Alright, alright, alright. Good morning. Well, good afternoon in some places, possibly even evening. I am rolling out a new character, and it's an elf character, not paying for him. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this character, but I'm going ahead and doing the questline. I figured I might as well stream it and let y'all watch me as I go ahead and take care of that. So, the quests are really great for new players, people that have not played before. You know, it teaches you a lot of the stuff to do in game. However, when you've already made a few characters, it can get a little bit on the boring side, but it is what it is. So, I'm rendezvousing with the staging fleet. This is where I get my big boy pants. I've been doing a bunch of things. The questline basically has you, as a new pilot, kind of thrown in before your training's even done. And of course, you know, you were like one of the best pilots and you're doing all kinds of stuff, the typical storyline that you're the savior's game savior. So we're going to go ahead and activate the gate. Now I'm flying I'm a Minmatar and flying their typical newbie Corvette. It's actually pretty fast. And not a bad looking little ship. There was no real need for a acceleration gate, but they were just trying to get you used to using them.
Dreadnoughts, battleships, cruisers and frigates are all being prepared for
lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Operating base, all soon to be loaded.
She does take this kind of seriously.
The entire force will be able to jump right inside their outer defenses. Recruit, I don't usually do this, but it's going to take a few minutes to upload the jump gate keys from your mainframe. I suggest you fly down and introduce yourself. The way some of the captains have been talking, you're like a lucky totem, and I wouldn't mind your luck rubbing off on us all. Take a moment.
I am the shiznit.
All these ships while you can.
You know, I am the only player that gets this, right? Nobody else gets this because, you know, I'm the bomb.
Even more inspiring when you're in control.
Gotta love it. So how are you doing today?
Is this him? Is this the pilot that saved the research crew and found the gate codes?
Captain, the assembled strike force includes several ship classes you'll often encounter in your reading.
Damn, recruit. Took me 6 months before I posted my first confirmed
Sometimes
kill.
these take a little bit longer than I'd like.
Also look at any of the ships by using the radio menu to select Look At. Remember to refocus your camera by right-clicking and select Look at My Ship.
There's the staging fleet. So,
Now fly over and join the
let's
battleship
look at.
in front of the Citadel.
Ah, cool. Now, look at my ship. There we go. So, now I need to fly over using the approach command. So I need to join the battleship group. Alright. That looks like the battleship group, so... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to click there, alright. Hope they don't mind me bumping. A little bump and grind. Come on, come on, come on. I've approached. Now I'm going to run into somebody. See, now those are battleships too. Come on now.
Hey, recruits. Our crew's been talking about you non-stop today.
Woohoo!
All right, Fleet, calm down. Our hero of the hour is going to stick around while we upload the key
Maybe.
codes from their ship.
Maybe not.
Then the Republic has a special surprise back at base. The Minmatar take care of their heroes. Am I right, Fleet?
That was a long delay.
Captain, the upload is going to take a while. In the meantime, take a look at our Astrohost forward operating base.
Astra
It's a
House.
citadel-type structure. Citadels are the biggest structures in New Eden that capsules can build. These massive cities are quite the sight to look at. Since you have to kill some time while the key codes are uploading to the fleet, you have a perfect opportunity to practice some of your maneuvering skills. You can try manual piloting by double-clicking anywhere in space, or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard for a unique piloting experience.
I don't think I've done that before.
Fly to the forward point next to the Dreadnought class vessel.
Arrows don't seem to be working very well. Oh well. Let's go to the forward point. I just click and move. Click and move. But like I was saying before, these are actually pretty good for newer players to get to know the game, learn the controls, and stuff like that. So I guess I shouldn't knock it too much. But when you've done it a few times, it does take a while. Kind of like having to have a teacher tell you to go back and do your 1, 2, 3s or something. You already know how to do it. Alright.
The upload is complete, and the fleet is almost ready for the battle. While we're prepping the remaining squadrons, I suggest you head back to base and pick up that special item I was talking about a moment ago. Sounds good, doesn't it? Trust me, it's better than you think.
Ooh.
When you are ready to return to HQ, click on the location marker icon in the info panel. Now turn your auto.
Oh, I hate autopilot. Do I have to? Ah. I will say never, ever, 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 ever use autopilot. Autopilot will get you killed every time. Especially if you're in null sec or low sec, you are just a target waiting to happen. Because you will see, in order to jump from a gate, you need to be within about 2,500 meters. And they land you with the autopilot at, about 10-ish. And then you gotta slow boat it the rest of the way there. And so, okay, they landed me about 15. And I would be just sitting duck if I was going somewhere and just using autopilot. You might look at it and go, oh man, 40 jumps, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to set on autopilot, come back. When you come back, you'll find out that you're dead. You've been potted. Never, ever, ever use autopilot.
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Alright, dock. Warp drive active. And they give you a ton of little achievements, making you feel good. Ooh, look at this. I achieved this. I achieved that. So I saw battleships on parade, key codes coming, uploading. Basically, most of that. Is it the agency? No. There is somewhere that you could see all the things that you have left, but it's been a while since I've done this.
I have very high standards for my trainees, and you have repeatedly...
So now I've got a bunch of new items available.
I've decided to greenlight you for participation in the counter-strike against the Drifters.
Woohoo!
Operation Vengeful Blade.
Ooh,
Consider this
Vengeful
your final
Blade.
test before reaching naval capsuleer status. Now, I hope you don't think I'm going to let you go to battle in that little Reaper-class Corvette you've been flying around all day. No, recruit. The Minmatar Republic always takes care of its warriors, especially those who've done so much to defend the tribes. I'm awarding you with a new ship to participate in my assault operation. I think you're going to really like the added striking power it brings. I'm also awarding you with some upgraded modules to fit to it.
I think there's an achievement for spinning in a station. I think if you do it like that, there's some kind of achievement that you can get.
For your upcoming combat, I suggest using the afterburner and repair.
I gotta wait till they unlock it.
Additionally, you have been rewarded with some upgraded modules for your ship, including a few additional weapons. Now, let's go through how we can optimally set up your ship for the combat ahead. Professor Tannen has advised that you fit your ship with a stasis weatherfire, and you should not take that suggestion lightly, Captain.
I will say that
You should collect
it's a
all
pretty
your
good
weapons by checking
beginning
the
quest line.
items under the Xenokron and inventory tab. You can move those to your item handle.
Gotta make sure that you're careful. Like I have a dark filament here. I don't want to collect that at this station. It automatically has everything checked for you. Just make sure that you double check it before, otherwise you redeem it at a station you may not want to. So, everything else looks good, so I'm going to redeem them here. And I have a Rifter.
In your inventory, select your ship color. There you will see you are currently in your Corvette. Right-click your active ship and click Leave Ship. Right-click your old Corvette and select Repackage. This will remove the modules fitted to that ship and make it easier to transport in the future.
Now I don't see any remove modules, but there is a strip fitting that will take everything from there. So I don't know if they've just forgot to update this or what. Now remember, when you repackage a ship, if you have any rigs in the ship, which generally I don't think Corvettes even have spots for it, but rigging goes here, and when you repackage a ship, it will destroy the rigging. Once you've put rigging in, it's there forever. So yeah, there's no rigs for the Corvettes, but there are for the bigger ships. So always make sure when you repackage that you're actually sure you want to repackage, because it will destroy your rigs in there.
It's now time to fit your new ship with modules. Open your inventory and go to the item hanger. You will want to fit weapons, an afterburner, the stasis weatherfire, and your repair module. To fit them, right-click on each of the modules and select Fit to active ship.
Now you can fit them like
Then open your fitting
that,
window to ensure you have everything you need
but
to fit it to your
I
ship.
prefer to actually open the window and do it myself so I can make sure they go where I want them to go. So
Now load your weapons. Simply drag and drop the ammunition from your item hanger onto your ship to load your weapons. Remember to fill each weapon if you have more than one weapon fitted. Before you venture out into space, it will be worth it.
The fleet is at the gate, Recruit. You understand what's at stake. The Hive must be destroyed to remove this threat. With the drifters pushed back, the 7 tribes of the Minmatar Republic can secure our homes and trading caravans, continue to rebuild the economy, and re-establish our defensive cordon against the Amar Empire. We are hoping that we will learn more about the drifters from this attack. It's imperative to find out why they have been attacking us and removing the survivors. We've lost too many brothers and sisters.
kind of rusty for a new ship.
You should now undock and click on the location marker icon in the info panel, and then activate your autopilot. When you reach your destination, click on the next location marker in the info panel to travel to the site. Warp drive active.
Now I'm going to show you how much easier it is and quicker. Now I actually hit dock, or not dock, but jump. Now when you're in high sec and you're not a war target or anything else like that, you can just kind of jump from gate to gate like that. However, once you get into null and low sec, you want to kind of be careful about doing that because you don't know what you're going to be jumping into. Could be a gate camp, and you could land on a gate that's being camped.
Warp drive active.
Tell you, the first time I heard about Eve and it's a spaceship game, you never leave your spaceship and stuff, I was just like, I don't know if that's a game for me, but I'll tell you, it is addictive. But you've got to make sure that you go join a good active corporation. Definitely recommend living in high sec, doing as many of the training missions and other missions that you can do, including the Sisters of Eden quest line, so that you can build up some money. You'll collect a lot of ships and stuff, but you won't need them later. They're all super newbie beginning ships, but once you've got an idea of how to play the game, you can join a corporation. One of the good corporations to join to start with would be Eve University. They teach you a lot of stuff, but you can also go to one of the good nullsec, such as Karma Fleet or Brave Newbies, Pandemic Horde, Dreadit. Those are all good newbie corporations that will get you set up in nullsec and teach you the ropes of the game. Now, me personally, I'm a little bit jaded. I guess jaded is not the right word, but partial to Karma Fleet. Karma Fleet, best fleet. Swarm is the best alliance, but the others have their moments.
All right, Recruit. This is the gate, the spatial rift that leads to the Drifter Hive.
Dun dun
Our fleet
dun.
just jumped in minutes ago, so expect some friendly company. You're going to need it.
should approach the spatial rift and activate the gate using the radial menu.
Hit my afterburner so I can get there quicker. Possibly. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, if I remember right, they kill you in this scenario. Now, I've never done the mid-Matar. Usually either did the Galente or the Kildare, but it's all basically the same. I believe they're gonna kill me so I can learn what it's like to be potted.
Attention, fleet. This is Fleet Commander Vidari. By order of the Tribal Council, I am assuming tactical command of this strike force. Listen up, Capsuleers. Here's the situation. The Drifter fleet is counterattacking from positions around the periphery. If you missed the massive, spiked, round-looking thing, let me be the first to introduce you to the Hive. That thing is pouring out Drifter Seekers, like the first spring floods back on the plains of Matar. I don't think we can stop it until we break through those perimeter defenses. Recruit, what are you waiting for? You know the drill. Approach, lock, orbit, destroy. Start handling those Seekers. At this point, I need you to leave the battleships to the heavy hitters.
Now it's time to engage your weapons, Captain.
So the plan is this. We will take out their fleet to clear a path to the Hive. Battleship wings, you will be the avenging blade that cleaves their ranks asunder. Cruisers, support the flanks of those battleships and be ready to provide webbing support. Frigates, I need your dogfighting skills. You guys have to keep any Seekers or drones off the backs of the cruisers and battleships. Every shot counts, and I need all my ships in the fight for as long as possible. Follow the lead of your commanders and maintain fire discipline.
Affirmative, Fleet Commander.
What the hell is this place? They seem to be assembling some horrific machines, using our people as parts. I thought I'd seen everything, but this is abominable. Not even an Amar slave bit comes close to this.
Fleet Commander, we are intercepting transmissions from the Hive to the fleet.
Recruit, come in. The Sisters of Eve Research Outpost was developing sophisticated FTL communications technology, and around the time the facility went dark, we lost communications with the RFS Fleet Weaver. I should have seen this coming.
Yes, you should have.
Fleet Commander, are you seeing this? Isn't this the RFS Fate Weaver that just entered the site? Isn't that the ship that went missing a few days ago?
It looks pretty different, but that's definitely the Fate Weaver. I served in the same wing as that ship.
Fleet Commander, the RFS Fate Weaver...
Love the explosions.
Might be the drifters have taken it over and done something to it? How did they take over our ships, Commander Vidari?
Recruit, I need you to intercept that capital ship as soon as possible, and I need you to slow it down. RFS Fate Weaver is a Lit-class Force Auxiliary, a new and tremendously effective support ship, and it's heading towards the Drifter fleet. If it joins up with them, their formations will be hugely reinforced, and we might not be able to punch through. I am seeing a stasis weatherfire fitted to your ship. That was good forward planning, and it's precisely what you need for this task. Halt that ship, Recruit. It is of paramount importance.
Which one?
Captain,
Aha.
as soon as possible, start approaching the highlighted capital ship and use your... Approach and orbit the capital ship, then select lock target as soon as you get close to it.
I think I can, I think I can. .45. Need to be within 10 to use my webifier. Teaching you how to slow things down, how to gank things, all that good stuff. One of these days I'm gonna start doing some solo PvP and streaming that. Haven't quite got there yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Within 10. Let's orbit at 75. There we go.
Reinforcements are on their way, Captain. Keep your web on it and keep firing. We need to destroy that ship.
Misses completely. I'm a little bit far away though. Let's orbit a little bit closer. But still not doing much damage there. 3. Ooh, I got a 12. I think I can, I think I can. Oh man, I hope that thing doesn't have a rep. It will take all day if it's repairing that damage. That's what it looks like closer up. Go back to tactical. Now I will say that this part here should be a little bit quicker. You get the idea, and you get kind of bored. Now I got these guys coming in. We go ahead and target them. I'll take one gun off him. Since I'm not really doing any damage, I can't shoot them yet anyway, they're too far. I'll put it back on him. Man, this takes forever. Forever. So how are you all doing today while we wait? What's going on? Just waiting for this thing to die. Ooh, these guys are getting close. What are my fall off range? 7,700. I might actually be able to start hitting them pretty quick. Just doing some noob quests here. Doing the noob Questline Minmatar. Now I will say the first time I did this, you know, it was pretty cool. Not sure what was going to happen, didn't know if those other guys were going to start blowing me up or what. Now I can take my guns off him, keep one on him since I'm not really doing any damage, but I'm going to start taking these other guys out. Just because I can. And I'm bored. Definitely bored. It's taking so long to kill that thing. At this rate, I'm going to run out of ammo. Guess I should have brought that extra ammo that I left back at the docking station. Yep. They're starting to fall away. So, yeah, I'm still hitting them though. Okay. He's not too far off yet. So I'll leave it on him for a little bit longer. But now I'm missing him. So put it back on this. Yep, he's coming back in range. Yay! I remember the first time I did this, I had no idea that they were going to end up killing me. And so I'm flying around looting everything. Not that there was really anything to loot, but I was looting the wrecks and seeing if I get anything good. And of course, most of it was just scrap metal, but I think I did get something at the time that I thought was pretty cool. But of course, they killed me, so... Back to slowly killing this thing. Again, I wish they would speed this up, because this is just painful. Now, to make it more realistic, they should have the FC calling people noobs and telling people to listen and pay attention and make it a little bit more realistic. Oh, good there. Yep. Came in range and heading back out of range. Not that I'm taking much damage. Oh my gosh, we're almost through its armor. I think I can. Oh, we're about to hit hull. Maybe. Back through the shields. Gotta hit the armor again. Fortunately, hull doesn't take as long to get through. Yay! We might actually be done in the next 5 minutes. Bada 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 bada. Come on, come on, come on. Tear him up. Tear him up. He's almost done. Almost done.
Our module has run out of charges.
Alright, I'm going to zoom in on him.
Fantastic job, squad.
Oh, I can't view him.
Get back here and start lighting up the hive. We cannot allow.
But I love watching the bigger ships explode.
Fleet, we've breached their defensive perimeter. Scanning the hive now. Pilots, Once we have this data,
Boom!
we'll
There it
burn
is.
down. All forces
Citadels are
fighting
even
shot on
cooler
the
to
hive.
watch.
Locate the hive on your overview and approach it. It's time to rejoin the fleet. Don't forget to use your afterburner and stop your ship when you reach the hive.
Oh no, ran out of charges. Alright, let's approach and get this thing done, because I'm gonna run out of ammo. So let's orbit this dude. Now at some point they're all going to start attacking. I'm going to get overwhelmed and start blowing them up. And at some point here, oh, I still gotta approach the hive. Kill these guys first just for the hell of it.
Now it's time to lock your targets on the hive and fire your primary weapons.
Yeah. I got credit for something. What did I get paid for? Bounty, alright. 100K in bounty. Woohoo. Oh, look. I've webified the hive.
Recruit, I've just completed a surface analysis of the Drifter Hive database. The place is literally a factory of death. Bodies go in, machines come out. They've produced thousands of Seekers and we're building up the capacity to make millions. I'm not saying this is over, but I want you to know your actions have saved countless lives. When this battle is over, and the next begins, it would be an honor to have you in my fleet. Now, when this thing is brought down, the explosion will be massive. I'm going to pull back the fleet to a safe zone. I am leaving you with the honorable task of striking the death blow. You have earned it, recruit. This will be the ultimate sacrifice for your comrades. The tribes will remember this name.
I'm so awesome I get
On
to
behalf of the Republic,
be sacrificed.
as of this day, I, Fleet Commander Ina Vidari, promote you to the grade of Naval Capsuleer of the Minmatar Republic. and grant you full Capsuleer privileges under the Uli Convention.
Oh, that'll make it worth it.
You've earned your immortality and independence, Capsuleer. It has been an honor. We could not have eliminated this threat without you. Go with honor, my king.
Well, this thing better hurry up and die. I've got 26 rounds and 129. But everything else is starting to come in here, so I'm going to start taking a lot of damage here pretty quick. Dun dun dun! Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. We're almost out of armor. But look at all these baddies. I was killing all them, and it's still... This thing's set to kill you. It's, what was that, Star Trek? The one Spock came up with to make sure that nobody could survive it. I can't remember the name of that. But that's basically what this is. I could have come in here with a carrier, or a super carrier, a Titan, and I still would have ended up dying. They're bound and determined that you're going to die. No, no. Only got 100 shots left. I don't think I'm going to deliver the final blow. You know what would really suck is if I ran out of ammo and couldn't deliver the final blow, and it just got stuck. I hope those other ships are still shooting at it. Below 90. Come on, I think I can, I think I can. Down to 80. Ooh. You can do it. Oh, down to 70. Now they're all going to start attacking me. They've already got me dead. No! I died, yet nobody else did. Though I was in a little frigate, so... I'm the hero of the hour. It's craziness.
This means you will now earn your own way in the world of New Eden. Your mentor will not be...
How are you doing, Frosty McMuggins?
mining ship in your redeemable items with the necessary modules to use it successfully for mining operations.
Thank you for the follow.
So you can rebuild the ship you so nobly sacrificed in battle.
Alright, so now I get new rewards.
You should collect all your rewards by checking...
Again, make sure you don't collect something you don't want to.
An inventory tab. You can move those to your item hammer by selecting them.
Oh man, they even got my capsule. No! Clone activated.
Item hammer. To open your reward package, double-click it. You will find your new ship in the ship hangar. You should now right-click your venture frigate and select Assemble Ship.
Now I was supposed to hit assemble ship.
And select make active toward it.
Or you can just double click it.
It is now time to fit your new venture. A basic fitting consists of 2 mining lasers, an afterburner, and a repair module. To fit the supplied equipment, right-click on each of the modules in your item panel and select Fit to Active Ship. You should then open your fitting window to ensure you have everything you need fitted to your ship.
Alright. Civilian miner. So we'll get rid of that one, put this miner one. So apparently what I'm going to have to do, and I forgot about that, is they gave me a new blueprint copy. So now I'm going to have to go out and mine to make my ship. Which is kind of cheesy. You'd think they could have just given me a new ship instead of making me go out and mine, but they want you to learn how to mine. Mining can be fun. It can be extremely boring as well. I do go out and do it at times, but I definitely prefer to pew pew and blow things up. Now what else did they give me? Small shield. Afterburner.
I suggest you try one of 2 types of activity that pilots just starting
Mining
out
upgrade.
can jump into easily. One option is Resource Wars, where you complete objectives through
Not sure why they
Empire
gave me a
and are
salvager.
rewarded as you progress through sites.
Gonna leave that there.
Your second option is to visit the career agents to learn more about being a pilot. You will earn new ships and modules as you gain knowledge. The agency can provide you with more information about each activity. For example, select a resource.
So do you play Eve at all, Frosty? Alright, so what did they want me to do here? Expand Resource Wars. Now this seems new. I don't remember a Resource Wars or anything like that. So, I guess, do they want me to go to a mining agent? Let's see. One option is Resource Wars, where you complete objectives for your empire and are rewarded progress through sites. Your second is to visit the career agents. There's Resource Wars. 3 jumps away. Alright, we'll go ahead and try this. Never done it before.
Now you're ready to undock and travel to your chosen activity.
Now, what's offline? Oh, I can't use it yet.
Resource War site
Did they give me a skill book for it? No.
It's been a pleasure to guide you through this process,
So,
Captain.
if you need
The
to
agency
find
will
out...
always be available to suggest activities. Undock now
Okay,
to start
I
the next
will
part
be
of your
quiet.
journey in New Eden. Fly safe, Capsulia.
8 years. That's not bad. It's a lot of fun. It's changed quite a bit. So, if somebody didn't know, see now here I need mining upgrades. Takes an hour and 7 minutes. So I'm going to view market details. So for you're a new player and you're wanting to do this, this will teach you how to use it. So now I'm going to buy this. And I'm going to open up my skills. Throw this in at the beginning. Now obviously I won't be able to use it anytime soon, but I'll leave it there, so eventually I'll be able to use it. Yes, I know. So are you running under the alpha, or have you gone to mega and stuff? Alpha's not bad. But it's kind of like blue balls. Leaves you wanting more. But you can fly some decent ships, a lot more than you were able to a year ago. You can actually do some of the cruisers and some different things, and you can actually be fairly successful at PvP, from what I understand, as the alpha. Now the account I'm on is currently alpha, but I've got 2 Omega accounts that I'm use. Yeah, it shouldn't take you very long to get back into it. It's not much more than like riding a bicycle. Most of it's the same. The ships and stuff, a lot of them have been redone and stuff like that. So what you were flying before with the fits would probably need to be updated. And there's a lot of cool things added. Are you still in a corporation? Have you joined one? I'm currently in Karma Fleet. I started out with Karma Fleet, then I ended up taking a 2-year break. Came back. I was in test for about a year, but it just wasn't my thing, so I'm back in Karma. Ah, okay, so you got your own core. Ah, I like that. Cosmic Cowboys. Now, are you high sec, low sec, null sec? Alright, now I'm not doing any Grand Prix. So where is my mining? Let's go back to that agency tab. Alright, so we'll warp. See now, I've never done the wormhole thing. Okay, so I need to mine 10,000 units. This is kind of cool. Destroy. Oh, I can't destroy any enemy pirates. I didn't equip any guns. Oh, and I don't have a. I best go and get a gun and see if I can use any drones. Let's see, combat drones, light scout drones. I don't remember what Minmatar ones are. That's a Mar, Galente, so warrior? Yep, warrior. I already had it up. Requirements, ooh, yeah, no drones for me, so. Let's see. Ships. Nope. Skills. Now you do have personal assets. You can see what you have. So I'm going to go in here. And they had Gatling guns. So I'm going to check out what Gatling guns. And of course there's nothing here. It's back where I was. So set destination. And I am going to save this. So I can come back to it. Now, wormholes are pretty dangerous. I've lived in Null for a couple years, and you can see everybody on your local, so you know who's in there with you. But the wormholes, you can talk in local, but I don't think anybody shows up on local unless they're talking. Is that how it works? You can't see them unless they're talking? So you got to do a lot of D-scans, which is a directional scanner, which is this, and it helps you find out who's around you. Like right now, around me are these things, but you would see players as well. One of these days I'll try them. I heard that they can be a lot of fun, and some people live in them permanently, but I have yet to try them. I still enjoy going out on fleets and stuff, though. Some of those wormhole corporations that bounce out of wormholes and attack whoever's around, that seems kind of cool too, though. Something I've never done. Goons are the nicest arseholes in Eve, that's for sure. Too funny. So how many people are in your corp? Is it just you and like a couple friends? Are you recruiting? I'm trying to get my kids to play, but they've been rather resistant. One of them's big into RP, and so he's doing the whole SWOTOR thing and all that. Ah, that's cool. Having the POS in there and having it to yourself for the much. How much defending did you have to do? Did other people try to come in and take it over, or what? Alright, let's see if I can fit that onto this ship. Chances are I probably should just use the civilian one, so I don't need ammo, but I'm gonna have to lose a mining laser. What I will do is I will put this there so I can take it with just in case. Now, load that up. Let's buy some more ammo. You're kidding me. Nobody here has any ammo? Ah. Alright. I guess I will go choose you. Set the destination. And, well, how much do I have? I don't have much. But by 1,000. By the time I get my ammo and everything, I might have that training done. Never had attackers. That's cool. I think it might make for an interesting life. Definitely on my bucket list to do. I do think that Goon Swarm Federation, I think they've got some a wormhole SIG for people that live in them, but haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll try it sometime. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. Put my big boy pants on, moved to nullsec. Now I need to put my even bigger big boy pants on. Try a wormhole. I gotta get better at D-scan though, that's for sure. Do you have to fit your ships any differently? I know they've got to be very defensive, but how do you... Is there any real difference in your fittings since you live in the wormhole and stay there primarily? I saw that on there. I'm like, whoa! And I remembered, oh yeah, I'm in high sec. Though high sec can be just as dangerous or more dangerous than null. At least in null, if they're not blue and they're not green, they're there to kill you, or that's how you have to take it. But out here, you never know. Most people aren't going to worry about little ships like this, but as you get into bigger ships, you definitely got to be careful. Or if you're trying to haul things in a small ship. Okay, so pretty much same as nullsec. That's cool. Definitely have to give it a shot. Now, what's the largest mining ship that you can you take a Rourke into the wormholes? Pretty sure they kind of count the same as nullsec. Or is Orca the biggest thing so you don't pop the gates? Tell you, those Rourke mining, they just gobble up that ore. One of my guys can sit in a Rourke, but he's still probably about 50 days out training wise to be able to properly fit it and take it out. There's no way I'm going to spend all that money on that ship and not have the proper training and end up getting ganked and die right away. Alright, got the rest of my ammo, so go back to this. 3 jumps, set destination. Ah, okay. So yeah, there's no luck in ever selling that thing unless you sell it to somebody else coming in. So yeah, that'd be kind of tough. So I'm assuming more people use orcas and stuff like that. Oh, I can't think of the other one. Orcas and starts with a P. there's a smaller version of it to do the mining. Porpoise, I think. Maybe. I know I could fly one. That wasn't too hard to train into. The Orca took a little bit longer. Yeah, hulks. It's too bad you can't compress the ore in the Orca. That was the kind of the downside. Because for a little while I had an Orca and 2 Hulk pilots, but I decided just to ditch the Orca and just stick with all Hulks and try to find Rorks to mine next to so I could compress in their hold. So how's it feel to be back? Is it that much of a learning curve? Does it feel good? I know people get kind of burned out with EVE at times. Alright, so, okay, this obviously wasn't the one that I was in before, because I don't have my personal waypoint. Either that or maybe they can't do it. Agency, that's right. Ah, yeah, this one is 14 minutes. So, save the miners, destroy the pirates, mine as much ore as I can. Got it. Yeah, that's how I felt too for that. Actually, it was for the first day. I wasn't sure what I was doing, but yeah, it didn't take long at all to get back into the groove of it. Alright. Mine 50,000 of Kangite. I have no idea what Kangite is. Deposit in the hauler. Destroy enemy pirates, protect the miners. Complete all objective. How am I going to do 50,000? Man, I hope that's good, because this stupid little ship can't do much. Alright. See what happens. What? Ah! All that and I can't do this? Alright. Well, doesn't that suck? There's a mining agent. Let's go see the mining agent. I'm going to be working out a schedule hopefully this week to actually start scheduling streams. Got to work it out with the wife. Happy wife, happy life. And so I can go ahead and stream at certain times and everything else. Alright, mining, level 1. So, seriously, it's a drop-off? Oh, okay. I gotta go mine this stuff and then drop it off. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is just gonna be a hauling mission. So I get 35,000 ISK. Now this is where new players, these are worth doing while you decide what you want to do in your EVE career, but you get to build up some money. Definitely get familiar with flying to different areas and doing different things. The combat missions will get you even more ISK, but the nice thing about the mining and stuff, well, any of them, is you start out like here's a level 1, then you can go to level 2 and so on. I don't know if mining has all the way up to level 5, but they do for the combat missions. But it helps you learn the things and get better at it while I'm giving you some ways to make money. So I'm not doing the Grand Prix. So, when you mine, there's bound to be pirates showing up in your belt at some time or another, and so it's always good to have a little bit of defense and offense. Now, generally, you probably won't do a whole lot of mining and adventure. You'll move up to a procurer or something along those lines, but you got to be careful once you get into those bigger ships that are worth more. There are high-sec corporations that will come out and bump you and try to blow your ship up, gank you and stuff, so you do have to be watchful of who lands near you and everything else. Make sure your overview is set up to show people. Now again, at this level, most people don't want to bother with a venture. They're cheap and they don't look all that great on a kill board. Not worth blowing up a ship for, but you know, get a few people sitting there and, you know, ship's worth $1 mil, taking out a 20 mil ship, definitely worth it to people at times. So how much of this do I need? So when you've got your mission, I need to mine that. You can hover over, it tells you what you need to mine up. And here comes the baddies, and they got to be within 16. But you can pull up, you can read your details, and I need to get 3,600. So, alright, now these guys are getting close enough. Now generally in these little newbie belts, these guys don't do much damage. Don't have to worry about them too much. If I need to, I can throw on my shield booster. Might not be a bad idea. So I got 3,000 mined already. Just watch your cap. Turn it off for now. Make sure you keep an eye on your capacitor so you don't end up running out of cap. Now, if I had a drone, this would be going so much quicker, but it's going to be a ways. The address book, that is in your people and places. And here's your personal location. Yeah, I was confused too, because I think it used to be in your journal or something, but now if you go into your people and places, you've got contacts, agents, and places, and that's where you're going to find your personal bookmarks. Because yeah, I was confused about that too. I'm like, alright, I know it's in somewhere. And if you end up doing any kind of escalation anomalies, Those used to appear in your journal as well, but now they appear in the agency tab, and you'll find your things up in there. This is basically like I'm bored and give me some stuff to do. But yeah, so if you need to find your personal bookmarks, people and places, go to your places part and then personal locations, and you can see where you put them. Like I'm going to get rid of that because I don't have the remove location. Oh, I set it as a location. Let me clear those waypoints. But there we go. So this thing is more like, it says it's a booster, but it's more like a shield rep. Kind of neat. I'm at 9,966, so I still got a ways to go. But I like that little shield rep. You're welcome. Yeah, that, I was like freaking out too when I first saw them. Like, hey, I had a lot of bookmarks. Where'd they go? Yeah, a lot of little changes that are very subtle and don't even realize they kind of sneak in there. Come on, he's almost done. What is my distance? 10 kilometers? So let's put our orbit at 7,500. Let's put on our afterburner and see if that makes me a little bit less of a target. Your speed and your trajectory change your signature radius, and yeah, he's not hitting me quite as bad now. I just got to keep an eye on my cap, but picking up the speed, he's definitely not doing as much damage as he was. Been a long time since I was in a venture. Long time. Oh yeah, that afterburner was working pretty good. It's not taking up much cap, and he's not doing much damage at all. That's where before I was having to use my shield rep a lot more. Alright, 1610. Gotta make sure I don't get out of that 10K range, but so far so good. One downside though is he's further away. So let's go in within 5, because now I'm just, oops, wrong thing. I'm just wasting my ammo right now. There we go. Gotta watch out for that fall off point. Ah, there he goes again. Hopefully he won't go too far out of it. Alright, good. Man, these little things take forever to mine. Let's see. 97 per 60 seconds. So wow, that's not much per minute. I remember when I first came back and trying to mine an adventure after mining in the Procurer. It was crazy. My character was stuck in nullsec, and my corporation had booted me for non-participation because, well, it was 2 years, and they had changed systems, and so I'm in a hostile system, and so I left them there while I tried to figure out what to do, and created a alt character and started playing that, and it was painful going back to mining in the venture. It was very painful. Now granted, if I could put up 2 mining lasers, if I had the drone, would be a lot better off. So I'm going to turn off that afterburner for now. Put my little shield rep on, get rid of that damage, and continue to mine. So, Frosty, where are you from? Ah, okay. I had great-grandparents that, they started with, right near Baraboo, Wisconsin. And then I have an aunt and uncle that lives in Partyville. I am in the Sunshine State. Living the dream in Florida. Though I do miss the cold and the snow, believe it or not. So what'd you think about Packers letting Jordy Nelson go? I was actually surprised to see that happen. Rookie quarterback, he wasn't going to have the same production with a rookie quarterback that he did with Rodgers. Alright, almost there. Let me double check it. It haven't given me a green check, so I definitely know I haven't met it yet. But, yeah, 3,600. The little missions here, if you haven't done the agency missions, they will give you a little green check when you're done. So I'm getting close. Yeah, that rookie quarterback, he struggled. You know, I mean, he definitely wasn't, I think he was a 4th or 5th round draft pick. He didn't do horrible, but, you know, he was thrown into a lot. And, yeah, the receivers, he's going to find his favorite receivers, and it's going to take him a while to build a rapport with a receiver out on the field. So, yeah, I couldn't believe when they got rid of him. I was very surprised. It'll be interesting to see what he does in Oakland. At least he didn't go to the Bears. I bet the Packer fans would have hated that. Actually, probably Minnesota would have been worse. Now, I grew up in the Chicago area, and my grandparents, because they were from Wisconsin, were big Packer fans, and I was a Bear fan, so we had a lot of fun rivalries going on. Alright, almost there. Alright, so now, oh, that's right, it's not going to give me a green arrow until I get back to, so I need to go back. So So what I'm going to do here is dock and go turn that in.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so I gotta take that ore out, put them in my hangar, and turn it in. Get loyalty points, 38,000 ISK, and bonus because I did it within 53 minutes. Yay! Alright, so I am going to go ahead and call it a stream. I will probably be back later this evening, so watch for me. I'm trying to build up a following, never be a big streamer or anything. I just like to have fun, and it's definitely something I've never really done that much before. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.